I received a query, what is the difference between simple mortgage and equitable mortgage? Actually, equitable mortgage is otherwise called a simple mortgage. So there is no difference. But there are differences between equitable mortgage and other mortgages. Okay. To start with, in this session, I'll take you through what is the difference between equitable mortgage and registered mortgage. So first of all, what is equitable mortgage? When I say equitable mortgage, it is a mortgage arrangement which involves delivery of document of title, delivery of document of that immovable property with an intention to create mortgage, So basically there are three conditions attached with it. Condition number one, there should be a debt. This debt can be a present debt, it can be a future debt. Number two, there should be delivery of documents. Delivery of documents, which is basically title of immovable property. And this delivery should happen to the lender or his authorized agent, and this should happen at notified center. And the third condition, already I said, this delivery should happen with an intention to create mortgage. So in the event of default, what can happen? In the event of default, the lender can take control over the property. They can enforce the sale of the property through auction mechanism. Okay. So that's about simple mortgage, otherwise called as equitable mortgage. Then what is a registered mortgage? We'll go through that as well. This registered mortgage is basically a complex arrangement. Here, whatever the mortgage you create, that should be registered with sub-registrar office. And in this mortgage arrangement, the borrower will be transferring the full ownership rights of the property to the lender. It means in the event of default, this mortgagee, that is lender, here borrower is called as mortgager and lender is called as mortgagee, and in the event of default, this mortgagee can enforce his right to sale. It means in the event of default, lender can dispose the property in any manner what they deem fit, and it means lender has more rights than a simple mortgage. Very quickly, let's look at the difference between equitable mortgage and registered mortgage. The first difference is in terms of cost that are involved. If you take equitable mortgage, there is no registration requirement. It does not involve any legal action. So what you have to do is you just have to buy stamp paper, you have to write down the memorandum of deposit, and you have to deliver the document. But if you take the registered mortgage, here you have to visit the sub-registrar's office, SRO, and you have to pay for registration. So there is going to be registration charges, and these charges can go as high as 5%. It varies state to state. Next, let's look into lender's rights. See, in case there is a default, under equitable mortgage, what the lender can do? Lender can go for auction. Lender has got the right because of equitable mortgage, so lender can go for auction, sell the property. And if sale proceeds are greater than the loan outstanding, then whatever the excess amount, lender will pay the borrower. And if the loan is settled fully, then without any much of formalities, they will return the document as well. That happens in case of equitable mortgage. Whereas in case of registered mortgage, since the mortgage is registered with sub-registrar office, the lender is going to get priority, or lender will have more right over other parties. It means if there is going to be any dispute on the property, who will get the preference? It's the lender. It is registered with sub-registrar office. So if there is going to be a dispute, then ownership will get transferred to lender only. Let us also look at what are the rights of borrowers. In equitable mortgage, you don't have registration with the SRO. So if there are any dispute, whom borrower can approach? Borrower can approach CERSAI. CERSAI means Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest. Whereas in case of registered mortgage, borrower's rights are more protected because that mortgage is registered with sub-registrar. Okay. So if there is going to be any dispute regarding ownership and all, everything is clear because it's registered with SRO. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it.
If you wish to learn more on this topic, do check our comprehensive online course. I have given the link in the description below. If you like this video lecture, do not forget to click on that like, share and subscribe button with bell icon.